Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to ATN Bangla. This is Shafiq with the news. First, the UP headlines. Bus passengers of northern region leave Dhaka amid comfort, but people of southern zone facing sufferings. Snag in train schedule continues. Shimulia Kathalbari ferry service returns to normal. Thousands of vehicles at Dolodia await crossing the river. And canals in the capital would be opened in phases, demolishing box culverts, says Prime Minister. Constructing high-storied buildings for slum dwellers announced. Now on to the details. Bus passengers of northern region left Dhaka amid comfort today. There is no allegation of charging excess fare even. However, passengers of southern areas are facing some sufferings. Snag in train schedule continues. Buses are arriving late at Paturia Dolodia terminal due to rush of trucks carrying cattle heads. Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir has said efforts are underway to resolve the problem. Meanwhile, homebound people traveling by train are undergoing sufferings also today. Several trains including Lalmoni Special and Sundarban Express left Kamlapur station late by half an hour to 2.5 hours on the third day of Eid journey due to schedule slack. Railway authorities attributed the delay to excessive passengers and slower speed. Though there is no traffic jam at Paturia, thousands of Dhaka-bound vehicles have got stranded at Dolodia. As a consequence, several hundred trucks and buses carrying cattle heads and passengers got stuck. The victims complained that despite waiting for 8 to 10 hours, they failed to reach Dhaka. Failing to reach the sacrificial animals at cattle markets in time, the cow traders are in fear of big loss. BIWTC officials said a total of 20 ferries, including 9 Ro-Ro, 3 K-type and 8 utility ones have been pressed into service to resolve the crisis. On the other hand, traffic congestion on Shimulia-Kathalbari route has reduced. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said if her party comes to power again, the box culverts will be demolished in phases and all the canals in the capital would be opened. She said there is no other alternative than dredging to reduce pollution in the Buriganga, Balu and Dholeshwari rivers. The Prime Minister stated this at the foundation's laying ceremony of Dasher Gandhi Sewerage Treatment Plant held at a city hotel. Sheikh Hasina directed to take necessary steps to ensure supply of potable water, sewerage facility and waste management in the rural areas also. The Prime Minister also announced that multi-storied buildings would be constructed for the slum dwellers. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has alleged that the party in power is creating obstacles in the way of BNP for participation in the election by carrying out various propaganda. He said this after paying homage at the grave of BNP founder Zia Rahman, marking the founding anniversary of Shechchasebok Dal this morning. He also expressed the hope that BNP would participate in the election by freeing party chairperson Begum Khaleda Zia. Formalities of Holy Hajj has begun with the pilgrims moving to Mina from Makkah. The Holy Hajj would be held tomorrow. 30 lakh devotees from 142 countries including Bangladesh are performing Hajj this year. Meanwhile, the Saudi government has beefed up security measures to make the Hajj hassle-free and preventing subversion in the Hajj area. Law Minister Anisul Haq has hoped that the verdict of 21st August grenade attack killing case would be pronounced by the trial court in September next. He stated this at a discussion program at the National Press Club. Arguments of former State Minister for Home Lutfuzzaman Babur would be completed during this month, the minister added. Law enforcing agencies have begun joint operation at Shonirbhar area of Khagrachari after 7 people were shot dead in terrorist firing. The joint operation being conducted by Army, BGB and police is aimed at confiscating illegal arms and nabbing criminals. However, no case has been filed yet. A probe committee formed by the district administration has been asked to submit report within a week. Meanwhile, 3 pro-UPDF organizations of hill areas have called half-day road blockade program tomorrow in protest against the terrorist attacks. Now news from abroad. The death toll from the worst flooding to hit India's Kerala state in a century has jumped to 357. Some 3,53,000 people have been taken shelter in 3,026 relief camps as thousands of Army, Navy and Air Force troops fan out to help those still stranded. Roads and over 134 bridges have suffered damage, isolating remote areas in the hilly districts of the state which are worst affected. And that's the end of this bulletin. To view ATN Bangla News, browse www.youtube.com/ATN Tube News. Subscribe and remain with ATN Bangla. Allah Hafiz.